Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Storm, and it's been a long time since I played this. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time, as I recall, well, actually, not even last time, as I recall, I do recall, we finally escaped from Terrace, which was just a nightmare to do. My God, I remember the first time I played through KOTOR, finished it, wanted to play it again, and then, being faced with having to do Terrace again, I immediately said no. I stopped playing after a while. Like just a second playthrough, having to do Terrace again. After a couple of hours, I was just done. I did not want to do it again. But hey, we're back now. We're here at the Jedi Enclave. We're here to speak with the Jedi Order. Well, I'm sorry, the Jedi Council of Onderon, which is where we are right now. If you didn't know, Onderon was the planet that Leia told Grand Moff Tarkin that the Rebel base was stationed at, which was a lie. Oh no, you know what? No, I'm sorry. This is Dantooine, not Onderon. A fun fact: Alderaan and Onderon are two different planets, if you're wondering. But no, I'm sorry. This is Dantooine, not Onderon. Dantooine. That's the place this is the planet that Leia told Tarkin that the Rebel Alliance was stationed at, which they weren't. Not that it really matters though, because Tarkin knew she was lying. But hey, let's talk to this Jedi over here.
It is relaxing to come outside and enjoy the fresh air once in a while. It relieves stress.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know.
Please do not disturb me. I have pressing matters at hand.
What, walking around in a circle? In the middle of a courtyard? Oh yeah, I see how that's important. I definitely see why that's so important. Lor Arca Sulas. Well, considering that he's actually a named character and not just Twi'lek male, I guess he's somewhat important, right? Greetings, sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Let me get ask you something in return. Alright, fine. What's up? I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundil Artsulam. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Why would I know about that? I just got here. Sorry, I have no idea who you're talking about. Do you actually believe she's still alive? Is there a reward for this news? I don't know who you're talking about, dude. Ah, that is too bad. I shall have to continue my search. Are bombs the Mandalorians common on Dantooine? I understand they are, though I know little of the history behind this conflict. Someone native to this planet could tell you more. Isn't this something the local authorities should handle? Isn't it, though? Why are you yelling? Dantooine has little in the way of local authorities, sentient. I asked the Jedi of the Enclave to intervene, but they have far more pressing concerns to attend to. As is often the way on this planet, if a citizen wishes to accomplish something, they must seek to do it themselves. Is there anything of interest on Dantooine that you can tell me about? There is no large urban center on Dantooine, if that is what interests you. I found the variety and number of natural habitats to be most intriguing, however. If you get the chance, I would urge you to explore the planet's ranges in more detail. They are quite beautiful. I'll keep my eye out for your girl. I would appreciate that, sentient. Speaking of Mandalorians, I still haven't gotten around to watching the Mandalorian show. I hear it's really good. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I will do what I can to watch it. Protocol droid. Wasn't talking to you, protocol droid. Just talking to the door behind you. Disra. Welcome to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Disra Lurjada. You may call me Disra. I have not heard of any new apprentices being accepted for training recently. What brings you to this place, if I may ask? I came here with Bastila. Yes, of course. I should have known. I've only heard a little of how she escaped the destruction of Terrace. Tell me, did she save you from the planet as well? She didn't save me. We worked together to escape Terrace. Get your story straight. I'm the one who saved her. It's 50-50. So, yeah, I shouldn't say me work together. Let's skip Terrace. Oh, I see. Well, I meant no offense, of course. In any case, it is good to have her back here on Dantooine again. We were afraid Malik had captured her. I hope you enjoy your time on here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you. And also to you. Lift every voice and sing.
I fear it is only a matter of time before the Sith find us here, too.
Is that you, Mark Hamill? Sounded like you.
Good day to you. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you at the moment. I apologize.
Probably not, but it sounds like him. Oh, here's Bast. No, that's not Bastila.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
Yes. Very much so. Is that what I named myself? Oh, I should have picked a better name. I believe you are mistaken. I'm not a Padawan. I'm Zane Lightyear. Oh, that's so fucking dumb. I should have made a better name. I came here with Bastila. Back off. I'm not Padawan. I'm Zane Lightyear. Yeah, I'm not a Jedi. Not yet. Anyway.
Bastila. I have heard of her. They say
You've
she
heard
has
of her.
already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents.
She
But
kind
as
of
for
does.
You claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
Have you seen the prequels? They are definitely a subject for jokes. Also, to what you said before, just because you have the Force doesn't mean you can utilize it properly. I mean, so in order to, at least during the time of the prequels, the rise of the Empire era, Jedi would often go out and find children who were strong with the Force, and it was actually optional for the parents to send their children away to be trained with the Jedi Order. You didn't have to. The Jedi would recommend it strongly since the child is strong with the Force, but you didn't have to give them your child if you didn't want to. So, and there have to be plenty of people out there who have said no to the Jedi training their children, and the Jedi just have to say, well, okay then, and turn around and leave. So, yeah. Just because you have the Force doesn't mean you can use it properly, so shut the fuck up. I'm telling you the truth.
Please forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you. It was harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
Well, don't let it happen again. Okay, I'm sorry, that was rude. What else is here? Is there... Jedi Enclave... Jedi Council... Okay, that's... Well, let me explore a little more. I like exploring.
If you are seeking information, perhaps the Jedi Council will help. I'm afraid I cannot.
Well, why not? You don't even know what I'm going to ask first. You just told me no.
The council has decreed you must not leave the Enclave. Please return to your room.
I don't have a room.
No problem. Didn't work.
Oh no!
The council has decreed you must not leave the Enclave. Please return to your room.
My room was on a spaceship. So...
I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. I'm sorry, that was rude again. What's in here? Sola. I haven't seen you around here before. I'm a traveler in search of a little entertainment. Care to have a hand of Pazak with me? No. Ah, well, come back if you ever feel up to a game. No, I fucking hate Pazak. If they ever did a remake or a proper HD remaster of this game, I know they're gonna put in an achievement for like win like 10 games of Pazak or win a certain amount of points in Pazak. Or like that's just gonna fucking kill me. I fucking hate Pazak. Alan Mattel.
Why are you bothering me? I'm here to speak with the council, not some servant. Please leave, or I shall be forced to tell the council of your rude behavior.
And what the fuck are they gonna do about it? I don't care. You're gonna tattle on me, okay? And then what? I'm not a Jedi. All they can do is just shrug their shoulders. I hope whatever you're here to ask them about, they tell you no. The council's over there, but I want to go over here real quick. Training room. No, they're over there too. Wasn't oh, it's right here. A workbench. There's nothing. Let's just talk to the council. This is kind of a small training room, though, isn't it? This space right here. I guess one-on-one duels with spectators that close. Jesus.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi Council. With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar, and of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
What do you want from me? So you draw me into your little trap, Bastila. Now what? Isn't the Jedi Council on Coruscant? I think actually, well, they'll probably explain it, but I think there are different chapters of the Council on different planets throughout the galaxy. The main council, the Jedi High Council, the one we see like with Yoda and Mace Windu and everyone in the movies, is based on Coruscant. So what do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
Nothing will give me greater honor than learning the ways of the Jedi. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Strong in the Force?
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck.
Exactly.
There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
Fucking Luke did it. I mean, granted, Luke is about 4,000 plus years away from here, but you know, he did it. I'm willing to try my best. I'm ready to accept the training, and my age has nothing to do with it. Lie. Of course, great Jedi. I will learn your ways and follow the light. How is that a lie? I mean, depending on what kind of character you want to play, like a righteous, a good righteous character, that could easily be the truth. How is that a lie? The training has nothing to do with it. Meh.
Such pride, such arrogance. This one is already on the path to the dark side.
Holy shit, dude.
We're not given proper training, Master Vrook. Only through our guidance can we hope to lead those who have strayed back to the path of the light.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your companion must go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
This is what we need Luke's Jedi Order for. In the new Jedi Order, Luke allowed adults to become Jedi. It's arrogance, dude. I'm just saying, dude. You just dismiss me without even giving me a chance. Alright, I remember this place.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Star Forge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
Well, you guys are still walking towards it, so you tell me. Very clearly you want it.
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting.
Did she say anything else?
No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right?
I had a rough night. Let's go.
You got it.
Bring... Maybe we should bring Candaris? They didn't mention Mandalore. Well, you know, I'll deal with this. Once you're able to actually explore Dantooine more, I'll bring Candaris with me. And then I'll bring Mission. Oh, you guys need to level up? Hold up a second. I'm on dark. You see my alignment right now, right? Like, I'm on the path to the dark side. Are you serious? Just auto level up. Mission auto level up. Great.
Yes?
Mission seems rather distant. Maybe we should talk to her. Speak to Mission.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone.
Malak would pay for what he did, Mission. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. Terrace is a wasteland. Get over it. Yeah.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malak or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Cool. You know, it astonishes me how some people will try to say that the Sith may not be actually evil, the Jedi are actually good, and put it this way, like, very clearly the Jedi of the prequels, the rise of the Empire era, were too dogmatic in their ways, which is why when Luke came around and he started his new Jedi Order, he changed some of the rules that the Jedi used to follow, making things less rigid, less, I don't know, not stale, but just, you know, a different take on things. But the Jedi were always far from being evil. Misguided, probably, but far from evil.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yes, they seem to be searching for something. I don't want to talk. What? How best I know we shared a dream? I don't know what Bastila talking about. Wait, we know this before though, right? How would Bastila know we shared? We talked about this before, didn't we? I don't know. Yes, they seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force is acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
I'm having visions now. He hadn't before, dude. What are you talking about?
You and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force, and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student. but rarely does a bond develop so quickly.
Whatever dangers may lie ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us. Together.
Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
Lie. Of course, Masters. I seek to follow the light. Again, depending on what kind of character you're trying to play, this doesn't have to be a lie. You could be serious about this. Yes, I'm ready for whatever awaits me.
Understand that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
This is
Other Jedi
hidden?
have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
Jedi are turned to the dark side. Do not fear, Masters. I will not fall.
The lure of the dark side is not easy to resist. Malak's power grows as more and more planets fall to his conquering armies.
If Malak is not stopped, the Republic will fall, and the Jedi will be hunted to extinction. The galaxy will enter a time of darkness and tyranny, not seen for 1,000 generations.
The Council has decreed that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of. Once the Council deems you ready.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Actually, how they were corrupted? Actually, I think I know how they were corrupted, but it never comes up in this game. I don't think it does. I'm ready now. I accept this mission. I don't know if I want to do this. Sounds dangerous. Of course, Master. Anything to further the light. Maybe do another dark side playthrough. I'll do something like this. Yeah, let's go.
The Force flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
We don't have time for this. As you wish, Master Vandor.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
Well. Anyway, what must I do to prove myself? I wanted to ask a question about Master Zar. I'll ask some
You
questions.
mention those names around here anymore, but I suppose it is just as dangerous to deny they were ever part of the Order. When I was still on Coruscant, Revan and Malak often came to me for additional training. In particular, Revan's hunger to learn seemed insatiable. I should have recognized this as a warning sign, but I perceived the young Padawan's lust for knowledge as simple exuberance and eagerness. Revan was my most promising pupil, one I felt sure would someday become a champion of the Jedi Order.
What happened?
The Jedi Order moved too slowly for Revan and Malak. We were too cautious in their eyes. They always sought to learn far quicker than their masters felt was prudent. It is one thing to understand a lesson, but to truly comprehend it takes a wisdom that only comes with time. Several years ago, when the Mandalorian threat first arose, Revan and Malak were eager to journey to the Outer Rim to defeat the enemy of the Republic. But the Council felt it best if we moved with care and caution. The true threat the Council feared had not yet revealed itself, but Revan would not be dissuaded. Charismatic and powerful, it was inevitable many of the Order would flock to Revan's seemingly noble cause. Malak was the first to join his closest friend. Others soon followed, many of our youngest and brightest, intent on saving the galaxy from the Mandalorian threat.
They disobeyed the Jedi Council. What happened to this noble mission? What happened?
They were foolish to disregard.
I know what
the
happened, but I
Council's
know.
wishes. I do not know what happened to Revan, Malak, and their followers on the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim, but something corrupted them. Their ideals became twisted, their spirits were tainted, and they fell to the dark side. There is a lesson in this, a lesson you would do well to take to heart. The dark side can corrupt even the most noble of Jedi.
Like I said, I do know what corrupted them, but I don't want to say it right now just in case. I don't think it's... I know for a fact it's not going to actually come up directly in this game, but I don't know exactly if they're going to allude to it either. So I'm not going to say anything for right now. I will heed the lesson, Master Jar.
You have learned much, yet there is much more for you to still understand. The way of the Jedi must be entered into with a clear and focused mind. When you feel that you are ready to continue your training, know that you can find me here.
I don't think I actually lost or received anything, except for knowledge of the Force. But yeah, it's oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, I went to my swords. Oh, here they are. Anyway, yeah, it's just they I know for a fact they were never going to directly address what corrupted them, exactly what it was, because it was revealed years later on in real life in Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO that BioWare later on did. So they're not gonna say what happened here in this game, and I don't want to spoil anything, at least not right now anyway. Yeah, whatever.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
Of course I am. I'm ready to continue my training. Not right now, but that's a question. Yeah.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy. In the traditions and customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
What kind of tests are these?
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given, both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan, and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First,
well, and a Padawan is still an apprentice, but...
These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
Yeah, 1 second. The Jedi Code, you say? Yes, Of course, the Jedi... Okay, there we go. Got it now. Let me save. I don't think we need this anymore. Well, still, I'll save here. Yes.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your
Yes, come on now.
Your apprenticeship in the traditions.
I'm ready for the tests.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been. First, I will test your... You must now prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code by completing these fundamental precepts of our order. There is no emotion.
There is peace.
There is no ignorance.
There is knowledge.
There is no passion.
There is serenity.
There is no chaos.
There is harmony.
There is no death.
There is the Force.
You have learned your studies well, apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi. The very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
I believe that KOTOR here was the first appearance of the Jedi Creed. A Jedi Code had always existed, but it was never actually given any actual words like this. I think. Let me first mention. Oh yeah, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm looking at something right now. I'm trying to find... Oh, wait. Yeah, I was on the wrong goddamn one. The wrong page. No wonder I couldn't find it. Canon and Legends. Yeah, shut the fuck up with that. Yeah, okay, well, it doesn't matter. My point is that there is a separate code that the Sith use, which, I'll be honest, really does seem to have been created in just direct defiance of the Jedi Code. No, not that way. Master Dorak, right? You know, it seems weird just running around with two swords in your hand all the time, but it also seems weird to run around with nothing in your hands. Not that way. So, I don't know. It's weird either way. Where is he? Oh, here we go. You guys still just standing there after how many weeks now? Alright, that's cool. I want to talk to Bastila real quick.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Bastila. Let's see. Sith Code. Code of the Sith. And then, yes. No, go to the... Oh yeah, this is right. Let's see. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Yep. You do get to hear the Sith Code far later on in this game, but like, why wait? I'll tell you now.
Good evening, apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
My training is progressing quite well.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, apprentice.
I want to ask some questions,
Good
though.
evening, apprentice. A Jedi must ever be seeking knowledge. What is it you wish to know?
How come you talk like a normal person, but Yoda always has all of his adjectives mixed around? Who's Yoda? Ah, well, he looks like you, but he's green. Does that help? Also, what is the name of your species, actually? What's your home planet? Or the home planet of your species, at least, not you specifically. No? You don't want to tell me that? Alright, fine. What can you tell me about Bastila? As she's standing 10 feet to the left of here.
Bastila will be a great Jedi someday. Even among the Masters and the Council, it is rare to find one so skilled in the art of battle meditation. Bastila was there when Revan was slain. Did you know that?
I think Carl mentioned something about that. Oh, yeah, I also saw it in the vision, but...
Bastila herself does not like to talk about it. She was accompanying the strike team that confronted Revan when the Dark Lord was destroyed. Her role in the death of such a promising young Jedi as Revan upset her greatly. But Bastila knew she had to set her personal feelings aside for the sake of the galaxy and the Republic. The Force is strong with her now. And without her skill in battle meditation, we would have lost this war long ago. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila. And for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
What can you tell me about Revan and Malak?
I knew Revan as a promising young pupil. Revan was strong in the Force, but also headstrong and proud. Such traits are not unusual in a Padawan. Perhaps that was why I did not see the true extent of the danger. Many of the young Jedi admired Revan, including Malak. When Revan set off to challenge the Mandalorians, Malak was the first to join the cause. And when Revan fell to the dark side, it was inevitable Malak would fall as well.
So Revan was stronger than Malak. Are you saying Revan was responsible for Malak's fall? Kind of. I mean, if he joined up with Revan at the hip, and that's what happened, wasn't it?
Revan was always the leader, the more powerful of the pair. When Revan fell, we had hoped the Sith threat was ended. But Malak quickly assumed Revan's role, and has embraced the dark side power as fully as his old master ever did. Now, Malak leads the Sith Armada against the Republic. Hate and vengeance for his master's death draw Malak ever further down the path of the dark side, fueling his powers until they surpass those of his old master. Only you and Bastila together can stop Malak now. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
Master Vuk doesn't seem to like me very much.
Master Vuk may seem harsh and critical, but he understands the dangers that lie in your path. He wants you and Bastila to be fully prepared when you finally face Lord Malak. The way ahead will be difficult for young Bastila, and for you. But you must draw strength from each other. May the Force be with you. Is there anything else you would like to know?
No, I'm good.
Very well. May the Force be with you.
Speaking of Master Vuk Lamar.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
I'm trying to learn some stuff. My training is going well.
It appears that soon you will achieve the rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly. I see you in...
Can I talk to you about something?
I suppose such desires are inevitable, though I fear you may seek knowledge for which you are not prepared. Yet I will do my best to guide your quest.
What can you tell me about Bastila?
Bastila, the young Jedi holds great promise and great danger. She can do much for both the Republic and the Council. Without her skill in battle meditation, the Sith Armada would have conquered the galaxy long ago. But despite her command of the Force, Bastila is still young. She is a Jedi, but she has not attained the rank of Master. The Council would do well to remember this before we lay the fate of the galaxy on her slender shoulders. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
Slender shoulders? That can be taken in a couple of different ways.
I see you insist. I suppose.
Is there anything you can tell me about Revan and Malak?
Revan was once a promising Padawan, but ever eager to learn more about the Force. Revan sought knowledge of ancient Sith magics, foolishly ignoring the dangerous lure of the dark side. When the Mandalorian invasion came, Revan seized the opportunity it presented. Many Jedi flocked to the Outer Rim to follow the charismatic young knight, and many fell under the sway of the dark side.
What happened on the Outer Rim to corrupt Revan? Like I said, I know what happened, but can't say anything right now.
I do not believe Revan and Malak were corrupted on the Outer Rim. They had begun their journey down the dark path long before the Mandalorian threat appeared. Here on Dantooine, they discovered a sinister cave, a place where the strength of the dark side overwhelms the light. Perhaps this discovery was what first corrupted them. Or perhaps they sought the cave out because they were already corrupted. Whatever the explanation, the Order was unable to turn them back to the light. Had the Council taken more decisive action in this matter, perhaps Revan and Malak could have been stopped. But in this we failed. You would do well to focus more closely on your lessons. The Force is strong with you, but you need training and guidance in the ways of the Jedi, lest you suffer a fate similar to that of Revan.
No, it was the Outer Rim that corrupted them. Trust me on that.
I see you in...
Yes.
I suppose...
You often seem very angry with me, Master Vrook. What have I displeased you? Why always criticize me?
If you find me overly critical, perhaps it is because you do not fully understand what is at stake. For 15,000 years, the Republic has brought peace and stability to the galaxy. Now the Republic may be destroyed because we, the Jedi, have failed them. Revan and Malak were paragons of the ideals the Order seeks to uphold. Yet they succumbed to the temptations of the dark side. When Revan fell, Malak took up the mantle of Dark Lord of the Sith. Should Malak be stopped, what is to stop another Jedi from taking his place? This is the burden we Masters must carry. Only through strict training and relentless lessons can we prevent the Dark Master from being reborn. That is why the Order can brook no failure in our apprentices and pupils. That is why I can accept nothing but perfection from you. You would do well to focus.
I mean, there is a reason Vrook is... Yeah, he is critical. And there is a reason for that.
I see you in... I suppose... If you find me overly critical now,
well then.
When Revan fell, Malak only through strict training. That is why you would do well
Okay,
to...
I'm on. Alright. Master... Oh, I have to talk to Master Dork next, don't I?
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Okay. It's kind of funny. A few times within, the history of the Star Wars franchise, they've tried to associate certain lightsaber colors within the Jedi Order with a certain position within the Jedi Order itself, which they'll explain it here too. It's kind of funny. They've tried to do this a few times in the past, but the concept never really stuck. And ultimately, for Jedi, Sith, and even Dark Jedi, you know, they all just use whatever lightsaber colors they want to use. Traditionally, you know, the Sith and Dark Jedi will use red lightsabers to kind of denote their villainy, and Jedi will use blue or green or yellow or purple or white in Ahsoka's case. And also in KOTOR 2, you can get a silver lightsaber crystal, which I'm looking forward to trying to get that. Ultimately, again, it just, whatever lightsaber color you want to use is what you use. So, hey, what colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
The Jedi counselor, it seems like it kind of seems something like that was up Qui-Gon Jinn's alley back in episode 1 almost. But you'll notice that like that's pretty much Obi-Wan's role as well within the prequel era. You see the way he operates within the Clone Wars series, the way he negotiates and talks with people, tries to mediate some sort of peace offering between two sides, which is what Jedi do often anyway, even without the threat of war and everything. But Obi-Wan uses a blue lightsaber. So, yeah, like I said, it's, you know, it's... Also, I would think, like, Luke, I think, would probably fit more of the Jedi Sentinel. Like Master Dork said, a Sentinel ferrets out deceit and injustice. And that kind of reminds me of the scene in Return of the Jedi when he confronted Jabba over Han's capture and tried to broker some sort of deal to release him. And when Jabba refused, that's when Luke went on the offensive, basically. Injustice, anyways, I mean. He saved Luke from a tyrant of his own home planet. So if I'm being honest, like, so if I look at the because I think this actually does adjust your stats afterwards. I think it does. But regardless, you can also get whatever lightsaber crystal you want later on anyway. I think you can get a purple one too, I think, later on. It really does. This really does not matter for the game. Let's see. Jedi Guardians like to fight, quote unquote. Sentinels are more. A Sentinel's kind of sounds like a spy almost. And Jedi Counselor, bring balance to the universe. Preserve peace. I'm being honest. I feel more like. Well, I guess technically speaking, a Jedi can do all three of these things, really. So I feel in between like a Sentinel and a Counselor. Blue, yellow, green, and then red and purple later on too. I want a blue lightsaber if I'm being honest. But a green, look at if I'm being Counselor. A Counselor kind of sounds like the Avatar. A Sentinel sounds like a vigilante almost when I think about it. There without deceit and injustice. The Counselor. Part of me doesn't want to say Sentinel because that's a yellow lightsaber, and Bastila already has a yellow lightsaber, and that's just going to be boring looking at 3 yellow lightsaber blades, but I'll do it anyway, Sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards.
Okay.
A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
Help them flee, attack the thugs, so the thugs can find out why they're attacking her. Help them flee. Attack the thugs is very clearly a counselor. No, I'm sorry, a guardian thing. This is very clearly counselor. Help them flee.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a Dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
Get up and go to the bathroom real quick. Jesus. I mean, let's see. Attack him again. Find out why he turned to the dark side and try to turn him. Try to see weakness in his technique. Weakness in his technique, I think.
Yes, I suspected as much.
Oh, did you?
Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Smash the door down. Try to pick the lock. Knock. Ah, Jesus. Is someone home? I don't know. Smash the door down. Knock, I think.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. I have a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
Hunt them down. Try to lure them into a trap. Coordinate with the planetary government to identify the infiltrator. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
I want a blue lightsaber. I guess counselor, honestly. I think so.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Like I said, though, it doesn't matter. I can change my lightsaber crystal later on anyway. Awareness. Persuade. Yes, let's get that going. Weapon proficiency, lightsaber, and Jedi defense. Cool. Well, let's get that going then. Weapon proficiency, lightsaber. Oh, here it is. Can I? Yeah, gain new features. Ah, okay. My mistake. Powers. Let's see. Cure, Force Aura, Burst of Speed. What does this do? This power allows a Jedi to move very swiftly, pressing his or her body to its physical limits. For the duration of this effect, 36 seconds, movement speed is doubled and 2 defenses gained. Okay. Force Valor, restricted by armor. This power increases the physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 2 points. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Force Resistance. This power offers some protection from direct force power attacks of Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects. The attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll using D20 plus his level versus a DC of 10 plus the defending character's level. If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. If the defender's total is greater, the attack has no effect. Force resistance lasts for 60 seconds. Alright. Energy resistance. This power shields the Jedi in the Force, absorbing the first 15 points of damage from sonic, fire, cold, and electrical attacks. It's always those 3, isn't it? Damage over and above the first 15 points is suffered as normal. This effect lasts for 120 seconds. Okay, first of all... Oh, wait. Affect Mind. Oh, Affect Mind enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. Success is not guaranteed for extreme commands or if the target is strong-willed. This power does not affect droids. Only the main character can select this power during level up. Stun droid, wound, slow, fear. Okay, Jesus. Fear. This power causes fear in a single creature such that they cower in fear of the attacking Jedi for 6 seconds. Successful will, oh, drain life. Dark side power. Oh, fear is dark side power. Oh no, this is. Oh, it is a dark side power. My mistake. Force suppression. Okay, first of all, cure, because I'm definitely gonna want that. Second of all, yes, affect mind. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Auto level up, because I just don't care.
What?
I'm sorry, to talk to Master Jar. Where is he?
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber.
Will do. What you doing there, man? I can't exactly see or hear. Eh, it's green. I like the red one. Not red, blue better. Yeah, nothing. Okay, well this is it. I have a green lightsaber now. I'm going to change it to blue when I get the chance. Cool. It's always cool to have a lightsaber.
You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, apprentice. Your crystal seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding
like on
crystals to your
Ilum.
lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
I can find crystals on Dantooine. Lightsabers. Huh.
It is a rumor only. I do not know if there's any truth in it.
How do you not
Just
know?
learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, apprentice?
I'm ready to face the third trial. Yes.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
What would you have me do, Master Jar? You want me to go kill the Kathhounds? What's causing this corruption?
The Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
Do you have no other guidance?
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
Alright then. Let me save here. And so begins my life as a Jedi. What new adventures await us in the future? We'll find out. Next time. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.